Hey, Lauren and Steve, well, there was a lot at stake here in the Bull City last night with wide open races for both mayor and city council, but you wouldn't necessarily know that from the turnout that we saw. Just 11% of voters bothered to cast a ballot. That's a number that a lot of people are not very proud of and one that the campaigns are hoping to improve come November. Some voters in Durham admit they missed the boat yesterday, but say that won't happen again.
There is a chance to boost it in November, and I'm just encouraging everyone, make sure you go and vote.
Community leaders believe a narrowed field will make the contrast more clear for voters.
People will really be crystallized as far as what their choices are and what the agendas are for the different candidates.
The race for council whittled down last night from 12 to 6 for 3 open seats, and the race for mayor down to a one-on-one race between Councilman Leo Williams and State Senator Mike Woodard. For some voters in the 89% who didn't cast a ballot, doing their homework will be a little easier this time around.
Definitely the thought of looking into 8 separate, candidates versus 2 is definitely a much more, feasible task.
Top of mind for many, the same issues we heard in the primary: affordable housing, public safety, and supporting city workers, especially after the sanitation worker walkouts.
This is the right to work state, I understand that, but when it's time to stand up for workers' rights, this is in my DNA. This is what I do.
Making sure that we have an equitable, fair pay plan that compensates them fairly and shows that we value them.
And with the Bull City now at a political crossroad, they'll have to battle for every vote once again.
Make sure you have skin in the game. You put something in and then you stay in contact with whoever represents you going forward and express your ideas and your desires.
Yeah, so important to make your voice heard. And there was a little bit of a learning curve during the primary. It was the first election with that new voter ID law in place. That will still be in place for the general election. Now, election day for the general will be on November 7th. So coming up soon. Reporting live, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.